Hey everybody. Uh, there wasn't going to be a video this week because I didn't get anything. Well, hardly anything. I got one TTM and one fan pack. So I thought that's not worth making a video for. So I was skipping making videos. And I was watching some of the videos. Let me back up here. Uh, those of you who are interested in fan packs, this video applies to you. Well, actually, it applies to everybody. Uh, this is sorry. I'm little upset and everything. Let me try to get you not wasted like 5 minutes of your time. 52 seconds. Well, sorry. I was catching my videos this morning, the YouTube videos, and I was getting ready to go. I was about done. I had stuff to do. I was about to take off, and I saw a video of a guy I liked, and the video was only 6 minutes long. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch this one. He normally does fan pack videos. Uh, his name is channel's Hottie Toddy Fan Packs. If you haven't watched him, you should watch him. He was really good. Anyway, he went on to say he's no longer doing fan packs. He's no longer doing, or I should say, he's no longer doing videos of his fan packs because people, because of people's reactions. And I have to be honest. I get some of those reactions also. Um, a while back, I talked to you about the guy who was like came at me with nasty messages on Instagram. Fine, I get it. But the problem he's having is caused by people watching videos. Now, obviously, it's not all of you. That's just some of them. It's a problem that we all have that make these videos. Uh, Anytime you send away for something, or not, you even send away, email or send a request for something for free, you're asking for some. Sorry, I can't. I'm having a hard time with the words here because I want to keep this family friendly, but I also want to stress my point. You're asking for something free, so you're asking to do something out of the kindness of their heart. Um, some companies that's easy for. Big corporations, they can send you a ton of stuff, no problem. Little guys used to be, before the pandemic, used to be little guys to send you something more often than big guys would. Little guys wanted to take care of you. The little guys, you appreciated it. Let me backtrack a ways now. It's how I got in fan packs. I've been doing fan packs now, probably over 5 years, maybe a little longer. Did TTMs long before that. Now, even though this refers to fan packs, it's going to reference TTMs, the patch collecting, hero cards, all that is going to be touched on because it all comes back to the same thing. We're requesting something for free from someone. And we have to take what we get, basically. But anyway, I started over 5 years ago. I started watching YouTube videos. And, I didn't know fan packs existed. I found a guy on a YouTube channel, which I think we've all seen. At least all of us that are in the fan pack video community and fan pack community, per se. The guy was in Canada. I can't remember his channel's name. He hasn't made a video in years, and probably stopped for the same reason everybody else stops. But he used to get these huge boxes, and from the pro teams a lot of times, Dallas Cowboys, Baltimore Orioles, New York Yankees. He used to get a ton of big stuff. He used to get boxes. I mean, big boxes. And he lived in Canada. I remember that because I remember his address was in Canada. But and he'd show them off on his YouTube. And probably in that time, there wasn't a lot of people doing fan packs. So he went on, and it's kind of funny because I think back to my collecting history, and about, well, let's see, I just found this box here today. I think it was 94, so probably 20 years ago. I sent out requests by letter, because days before email, to the pro teams asking for something in return. Asking for, if you give me some, whatever, collectible. I held on to a lot of stuff, and I found the tote the other day. I went through it. The New York Yankees sent me a media guide and a press media guide yearbook for 1984. Another team sent me the Bears. They sent me a media guide. Trying to remember some others. Their stickers, just And I was thinking to myself, this was a fan pack back 20 some years ago. Well, that was probably because there wasn't many people requesting. So I found this videos, and I realized, oh wow, this is a thing. So I started saying lots of requests for fan packs. Wasn't into making videos. Watch some more videos. So of course, one video leads me down the rabbit hole to look for other videos. Well, long story short, I stumbled upon, I would say, 7 or 8 people who do it religiously, I should say, regularly. And they've all since fallen off, except for Haitati. His name's Trent. Sorry, I gotta use his name he switched to Haitati fan packs recently, and now I know why. But I watch everybody's videos, and they all fell off, except for Trent and Pat and Jen. Now there's a guy in New York used to get a lot of cool stuff. There's a guy in Denver that used to get a lot of cool stuff. Really collected bobbleheads. He did a couple of big videos recently, like beginning this year, beginning last year, I think it was, where he did, I forgot how many 1,000 fan packs. He saved them up. There was a father and son, and you could tell that the son was. If you're watching this, sorry, I'm terrible at guessing kids' ages, but son's probably about 10 years old. And they would send it as a father-son thing, and they would show their returns, and the son he'd quiz the son on little things, and like, oh, do you know what this team is, or whatever. But Pat and Jen were faithful. They wanted fan pack videos multiple times a week, and then it slowed off a little, and they would get cool stuff. Not every fan pack's cool, and you all know how I feel. If you get anything back, it's good. If you get a postcard back, if they send you a pencil, you say thank you, and you go on about your day. You go to the next thing. If I'm looking Wexford notebooks here. Wexford sends me a little bitty notebook. I'll be thankful you, Wexford. I appreciate it. That's what you do. But, sorry, I'm all over the place, I know. I apologize in advance for this. I just have so many thoughts going through my head. I'm trying to organize them, and it's not really working, so I'm going to jump around. So, Pat and Jen, great fan packs. They thought of places that I would never thought of. For up until Pat and Jen's video started, I was emailing colleges basically and pro teams. Had a ton of college and pro team stuff, and never thought I'd do it anywhere else. Then I thought of little things. If you go back to some of my old videos when I used to try to do it 3 times a week. I did presidential libraries. It's got some cool stuff. Got some that just sent just the brochure. But I loved Nixon Library, who sent a box full of stuff, as much as I loved, I think it was Woodrow Wilson Library, who just sent me a brochure on the library. It's something you get in the mail. To me, I mean, I've always been this way ever since I was a kid. I love getting things in the mail, which hence the TTM hobby. I've been doing that, oh, 35 years I've been doing TTM. Um, but anyway, I watched some Van videos. Pat and Jen had some great ones. You go back and watch their videos. They're awesome. Because they got some huge stuff, and they got it from places you would never think of writing to. I remember Jen got something from a newspaper, and newspaper sent her a mug and an umbrella, and I think, if I remember right, some other stuff. It was a big box, and a box from a newspaper. You think newspapers are almost gone, but no, they thought to write them, and they got them. So one of the last videos they put out, I'll never forget it. They were doing like transit companies, I think. Basically, I forgot what the theme was. They would do themes. They would do like a certain state or a certain category or whatever. This was the theme, and I forgot what it was. It was like something to do with public transit. But one of the public transit companies sent them a couple of down coats. Really heavy, beautiful down coats. And I thought, wow. I remember watching this video because I thought to myself, wow, I wouldn't have showed that video. Because at that time, and this was like 3 years ago, at that time we had the problem with people writing and asking for things. Um, and sure enough, after that, I didn't see many fan pack videos. Now, granted, maybe because they get busy with other things, whatever. They're starting to come back in video, but there are no fan pack videos. They've been doing other videos. But anyway, the father and son duo fell off. Everybody has fallen off. The only one out there making fan pack videos were Trent and myself that I've seen recently. Maybe there's someone else I don't know about, don't subscribe to, but it's just the two of us. And when I started doing them again, I thought about, well, what am I going to do if I get a really good packet? Am I going to show it, or am I not going to show it? That trucking haul, that's a great example of it. I made a whole video just on that one haul, 2 huge boxes. But I debated about it. I thought, well, there's going to be some people in there. They're going to watch this video and they're going to assume that this trucking company sends this to everybody. Not true. I've always said fan packs and, in essence, patches and everything, it has to do with your letter. You can send them a sincere letter saying, hey, and granted, you don't watch every sport. You don't see everything. You don't have to lie. I mean, you don't have to say, I've been your place, I love it, and please send me something. You can say, oh, your place looks interesting. Like, for instance, a lot of I did overseas museums one time. And I sent them a letter that basically said that we collect fan packs, and I found your website. It looks interesting. I would love to learn more about the museum. And is there any promotional items you can send me? Some museums send me a brochure, which is fine. It's international. It's expensive shipping. Some sent me a big box. Some sent me same thing with airports. I did all the airports at one point. Some sent big boxes. This airport didn't need to send me a big box. I would open some of these boxes and I'd look at them and there'd be like small town airport in the middle of Iowa. And then, in the same mail, I would get an envelope from LAX. Big old airport. Lots of money, you think. You think they're reversed. LAX would send you the big box, and the little airport would send you a little envelope. No, you don't. Fan packs, it's just luck of the draw. It's a luck of who opens your letter, who reads your letter, who they forward your letter to. But anyway, the video I saw this morning was Trent saying he's not going to do fan pack videos anymore. And the reason being was basically, I don't want to say hate, but the people are getting upset with him. And the reason people are getting upset with him, because of the pandemic, okay, I keep going back and forth, I apologize. When we make these fan pack videos, I'm probably different than most because I don't get a lot. And plus, I'm like kid at Christmas. I can't hold on to anything for any length of time. So what you see is usually something I got. Usually, in fact, these videos I've been doing recently since I've come back on YouTube, I tell you what day I got them usually. I'm like, oh, these are for Thursday, and I show you whatever. Theirs and Pat and Jen and stuff, they used to keep stuff to the side for months before they would tell you. Trent would collect all year for his college videos. And so then, the time would pass, and if you got something nice, you'd write to they're like, oh, wow, that's a cool college. What to write to them? Well, like I told you, my videos, I used to write down lists, and I'd keep the list to myself. And 6 months, 8 months later, I'm like, oh, okay, let me go to that list. So that way they might have forgotten about Trump. Because when people watch the video, there are some people out there in fan pack world and patch world, I'm learning, that immediately send them a request. And okay, we all send requests. We all see something we want. We request it. Some choose to wait like I do. But the one thing we've got to do, and this goes out to everybody who does fan packs, patches, whatever, is write your own letter. Now, I have a Facebook group, obviously, most of you, I think, are members, called the Fan Pack Collectors Community. The minute someone puts something on there, everybody's like, who'd you send it to? Who'd you write to? And what happens is that person gets inundated. I told the story before. I know I have the music artist who got a ton of emails after something was posted, and he quickly sent email back. He knew exactly who, and he sent the stuff to. So he sent that person email saying, "Hey, take this off. If you post it anywhere, please take it down, because I'm getting." In fact, he had no doubts who was sending it, because some of the requests he got were, "Hi, I don't know you, but I want what you sent Joe." And that was it. My address is. That was the whole request. So you think, obviously, these people, these companies, they're going to get pissed. They were like, what? Trent said that people were sending in requesting stuff, and either they didn't get what they wanted, or they got a no, and then they would respond back to the no saying, well, I saw you send Trent something. That guy has YouTube channel. I saw him on YouTube. And, a bunch of other BS about what Trent says and that stuff. Now, I act like I know Trent because I do. When I first started watching Trent's videos, I really liked what he was doing. I still do. Sorry, Trent. But I sent him an email, got his address, and sent him a package of stuff. Some stuff from fan packs that I didn't collect. Some posters and miscellaneous stuff. Did the same thing, Pat and Jen. Sent them stuff I don't collect or I had a ton of and didn't need anymore. So, you know, we exchanged stuff, and I apologize. I got off the train of thought again, and here comes the dog. Hi. Um, but hey, careful. Almost knocked off my mouse. Anyway, so these people are sending these requests back to the people when they get a no and demanding that they get whatever or saying that they get saw it. Well, then you know what happens next. The people, the companies, then email Trent. And they send Trent these emails saying, hey, we gave you this stuff out of the goodness of our heart. We don't expect you to broadcast over YouTube. Well, 9 out of 10 times, it's fine. Out of all my views, I'm sure not all the views collect all the fan packs. I'm sure not all the views, even if they do collect fan packs, don't collect from whatever I picked up. But it's always, all it takes is a few. Now, fan pack before, when I encountered the thing on the Facebook group with the music artists, I put a simple equation on there. I said, if you think about it, YouTube's a little more specific. But at that time, the Facebook group was really big. I mean, it still is. It's 100 plus members, which big for us. But I say, if 100 people saw this posting and say half of them requested, that's 50. If there's 50 people at once sending in a request saying, hey, I would like this. Some will be genuine and some will be like the jerk, as I'll call them. And if you're all genuine, they'll oblige you. They'll say, okay, yeah, we'll send you some. They may not send something as nice as something else, but they send you something nice. Patches. I show you a patch on my video or my Instagram. I have Instagram, which I mentioned several times. My Instagram, I get private messages all the time. Who'd you send it? Who'd you request this patch from? Who do you write to for the patches? Who do you... And, I want to help people out. If you truly want to get in a hobby, fine. But I give vague answers. Well, I send a letter of request. That's it. Or I might say the fan packs. I used to say I put an email in to the email like info at or contact us at whatever the generic email address is. And a lot of times what I get is based on how they read my letter. My letter's changed over the years because now it's just me doing fan pack. But, I'll be honest. We all embellish a little. I put my family collects fan packs, which could explain why I'm writing to a toy company. And also a family sounds better than one person like me, a 50-year-old man, requesting something free. Well, that's odd. But a family sounds a lot better. But anyway, I put a recent request, Instagram. I did a certain town and I picked up, and I went for every email address that had the town's name in it. So I got everything from minor league baseball team to, which is more of my league, to newspapers, let's say, or something. Well, one of the places was a hotel. So I sent them the request. We collect fan packs, blah, blah, blah. apparently it's a company that handles their social media. So that company responded to me. We'll forward your request to this email address. I said, thank you very much. I'll do that. A couple days went by just because I was busy. I finally sent the email to the guy and basically paraphrased what it was I was looking for, and I put sorry, slipped my mind. Anyway, I explained what fan pack was to him. So I sent the request. Well, he came back and said, what's this fan pack going to be used for? So sent back and said, personally used for myself. If he was sent back no, I said, okay, no problem. Thank you very much. That's it. That's all that they expect. Because so many people, and especially now with the pandemic, companies in general are hurting. Some companies are making gobs of money off pandemic. Other companies, not so much. But you just have to be nice. You can't demand something. You're asking for something for free. You're asking for something for free, plus asking them to pay the postage sent to you. All right, let's say they send us stickers. Sticker, let's say 50 cents a piece. They send you 3 stickers. That's $1.50 already they spent on you. Add in the postage sent it. That's 51, 52 cents. I buy forever stamps, so I don't honestly know the postage. I know it's around 50 cents. But anyway, so 50 cents for an envelope, that's $2. Now add in the envelope, add in the time and of someone to put that in there into an envelope. If it's, for instance, who was it recently? Valvoline, I got something from recently. Well, I think a while back. Recently, seems like a couple weeks to you, but to me it's a few months ago. Anyway, it came from the warehouse. So there's a packing slip and everything. So now you got time of more than one person. You got one person to read it, to send it to another person. That person to read it, send it on to the warehouse to take the time to pick the stuff. So you could have, by the time you take a portion of all their hourly sellers and the stickers, let's say the stickers from the warehouse, it could be sent. Those stickers could have cost that company $10, and they sent it to you for free. Now, I know a lot of people are going, oh, don't worry, companies have marketing budgets. Companies have this. True. They have marketing budgets. They have coupon or budgets, whatever. But they're not meant to send people stuff. When they send you a t-shirt, when they send you something big, they're hoping. Some companies will do it out of the goodness of their heart. They're like, oh, wow, that's cool. Make a family happy. Send them the stuff. Others might do it for marketing, like good old sunflower butter, which I got, which I'm still eating. They sent me a whole big thing of butter, of like peanut butter, made out of sunflowers. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about, and you got a choice of 2 because they sent it twice. But they might think of it as marketing. A lot of food companies, you get coupons I've been showing a lot recently coupons for free product or coupons or deep discounts. They think of that as marketing. That's marketing. Fine. Colleges. I don't have any school or any college age kids. My kids are grown up. 2 of my kids are working now, and the third one is in our last quarter of last semester of college, and we'll be working soon also. So colleges don't impress me to get someone to college. Some colleges will do it just for word of mouth. Anyway, I digress. Oh my god, this is a long video. Basically, I'm trying to say, Trent, If you have to give up the videos, I understand. More power to you. I I just want to say that I've enjoyed your videos. Many years I've enjoyed your videos. And I hope you reconsider, but I understand if you don't. Other people out there, let me say, every time you're requesting something, remember, you're asking for something for free. And if they want to send you a piece of paper, you should be thankful. Because everything they send costs the company money. And in times like this, money is important. So whether it's patches or it's hero cards or TTMs, I mean TTMs aren't exactly free, but they still are taking up their time and everything. But fan packs and patches, especially, and hero cards, are especially, because all you're most likely sending is an email request, and someone's sending out something for free. I mean, you got to be thankful. You got to appreciate it. Another YouTuber is all TTMs is Caleb. If you won't watch Caleb's videos, and I know I apologize if you've stuck through this, thank you. But watch some of Caleb's videos, and about once every other video, maybe once a video, whatever, you'll find he gets an autograph and that person sends him extras. And what does he say? I guess send him a thank you. He mails out thank you cards to people who gave him extras. Now that is really showing appreciation. I admit, I'm bad at that. I should be sending out thank you cards to some people. I should be sending out thank you cards for some of these fan packs, but I don't. And I apologize to those people, but I try to do the best I can. Anyway, I thought this was going to be a short video, but it's a long rant, and I apologize if you watch to the end. And long and short of it, to those jerks out there who may have seen my videos, who may watch Trent's videos, who may be in a Facebook group, give it up. Go find another hobby. I'm serious. Because the fan pack community, what we started as, was a great, small community. And we mailed stuff back and forth to each other. We gave each other tips. I mean, in the beginning, I'll remember I used to get tips from all those fan packers. Or if we had someone's email address at work, right, I sent it on to them. And they knew. They held on to it for a little while, and then they would send them something. But not anymore. No, because everybody's gotten greedy. And we don't need greedy people in this community. So, for those of you greedy people, sayonara. See you later. Go somewhere else. You know, I want to say some other things, but I can't. I want to keep YouTube doesn't want to. I don't want YouTube bashing this video because I swore in it. But I want to say some things because Trent is the nicest guy you've seen. I mean, there's some nice guys out there, but Trent is one of the nicest. And I watched him over the years, and I watch him go through that stuff. Just, I mean, I thank him. He told me a lot of stuff, and he opened my eyes to a lot of things to email. And Trent, if you watch this to the end, Western Michigan, I'm still trying for that damn shirt or sweatshirt. If you're watching Trent's videos, go back and watch his older videos. Western Michigan always sent Trent a shirt or a sweatshirt, I think it was, and I never got it. But that's life. That's fan packs. Thank you all. Have a good weekend, and hopefully back next week with a regular video. But in the meantime, keep writing your own letters, your own. Think about that when you write people. You know, think of what they're sending you. Even though it doesn't look like much, it could be valued as $5-10 by the time people's time's put into it, supplies needed to make it, etc. So everything you get back is a win. Have a great day.